Sorry, I'm gonna be in bed for the rest of the day just because I'm tired. You know, I was girl bossing a little too close to the sun this week and I burnt myself out. So Friday, today, I'm just laying in bed. I'm not doing anything, okay? Anyways, so about this lawsuit. This reminds me of this time I was working at this company and I was a recruiter and we were using Workday actually, so this is kind of funny. This candidate had applied to this company like 5 or 6 times and he had gotten rejected. So one day, my boss, the director of HR, calls me into her office. She's like, hey, do you know this candidate, Timothy Jones? And I was like, no. And she was just like, oh, okay. Yeah, he is suing us for discrimination. I was like, okay. She explained that he had applied multiple times and had gotten rejected every time. And he was suing us for discriminating on him because he's black. Now, I had no way of knowing this because I'd never talked to Timothy. I couldn't even remember his resume, but I was the one who rejected him. But as a recruiter, you see like thousands of resumes, so I couldn't remember Timothy. Anyways, she told me that we were going to have to go to court because he was discriminating, because he felt like he was being discriminated against because he was black. And I am the recruiter, obviously a non-white recruiter. Doesn't mean that you can't discriminate. I'm just saying his story wasn't that great. It clearly was not true. Anyways, they settled out of court. She said that we would have to go to court, and then she pulled me into her office a few weeks later and said they settled out of court. They said it's just easier to just pay him, and when they paid him, he was never allowed to apply there again. I was like on the verge of tears. I was like, I can't get sued. Like, I can't be look at me. Like, I'm not racist. Like, I'm stressed. Anyways, I'm not saying that Workday is right or wrong, or this person who's suing is right or wrong. I'm just sharing that there are so many lawsuits when it comes to applying to jobs because people say, you know, discrimination or whatever for so many reasons. There's so many reasons. And I have been told multiple times that we were getting sued. And it was a candidate that I had screened out. Apparently it's just normal. It's still scary every time it happened, but I'm just saying. But listen, if there's a class action, I'm joining the club. You know what I mean? I think the funniest thing was she literally had to ask me legally, did you discriminate him for any reason? I was like, no. She's like, did you discriminate on him because he's black? And I was like, no. And she was like, okay. Like, where is that go? Is that going on a record somewhere? Like, this is not me. Don't do this to me.